The thing that people say, oh, casuals don't need frame data, but you guys added frame data here. Now look at this. Did you guys hear casuals be like, my eyes, oh, mommy, mom, please, mom, I can't play this game anymore. Like, everything was so good, but then I seen the data. Oh, my head, I can't enjoy the game anymore. Oh. Yo, what is good, guys? We are back today, and I'm going to go ahead and break it down to you guys. Fighting games nowadays at launch has been trash, okay? And look, I think this game that I'm going to talk to you guys about is actually going to be changing the game for all fighting games from here on out, and this is a great thing. And if you guys disagree, let me know in the comment section below. If you agree with me, let me know in the comment section below. And if I missed anything that is very important, you let me know in the comment section below, all right? And don't forget to subscribe and support your boy. Let's jump into it. We are literally having a game that literally is giving us so many system stuff. You know, drive system is a pretty, in my opinion, unique mechanic that is very accessible. And I think this is a balance with accessibility, and also if you play, you put in a lot of time and work, you will be rewarded. So keep in mind, when they made this description, they made it for everyone. And you can also understand that, like, oh, well, yeah, like, you know, it makes sense, you know, why this thing is the way it is now, why this is very expensive here. It's really good because now it allows us as consumers to play however we want to play. And that's when people say player expression, that's what that means, guys. The only way for you to be able to do character expression is having all the options available to you, because that's what creates mind games. It doesn't become a mind game if everything is locked and you're just attacking. It just becomes a roulette table. People be like, man, this game is stressful. That is not supposed to be the case. That's not fun. Being stressed out for no reason is not fun. It's not. And companies have failed to realize that for quite some time. The same is for other games. Cough off League of Legends. Yeah, games are being more stressed out because everything is locked. When I play other games, like, for example, like, let's say Gundam M-Bomb. So I play Gundam M-Bomb. And the game is mad fun, but good players stress me out. But I'm having fun fighting at that level. But nowadays, games are just like, yo, this game is just too stressful. And yeah, which sucks. And now, like, we're getting like so many of that now in these games where what happens is it shortens everybody's attention spans. I want to say nowadays that newer games, the attention span for players have shrunk down drastically. Shrunk down drastically to the point where we are now needing so much to enjoy the game. That's how I felt when I play out in KOF. I'm always stressed out, but it's fun. Not because the game itself stressing me out, but because trying to figure out and outplay the other stressful playing. Yeah, that's the good kind of fun. And not, yeah, and that's fun. But obviously, these are the people the thing that I'm talking about right now is like people who are trying to like set goals in the game, right? Now, if you're just playing for fun and casual because you like the character and things like that, I don't think this is going to necessarily hit you as hard. You might understand because you can relate in certain things that you pursue, but in general, like if you're being more frustrated and not having fun, it's really obvious that yeah, these are the things that change drastically that makes people not have fun. They don't remember to have fun. Street Fighter 6 did a great path. Have you seen that single player content, bro? That single player content alone is amazing, bro. And then the fact that you could go in like battlegrounds and you don't even have to play, bro. There's like arcade machines literally with the older games there. You could play your Final Fight. You could play your Street Fighter 2. And you know what's crazy too? The game later on could just update other games. Yeah, about to run online tournaments on other games for Street Fighter 6. Yeah, but that's cool. You remember when I was talking about how local scenes, you need to have other things other than just the tournament? That's basically what Battleground is. Think of Battleground as a local. Just think of it. And think of the stuff that you can do in Battlegrounds. But again, what I'm saying is having all of that as accessible for not only players who just enjoy the game, but casuals too. And like now, you know, when I play Street Fighter 6, when I was playing, and I get an adrenaline rush when I feel this way, is when I was playing people that were really smart at the game, I got excited. I got really excited. It was like excitement. I was like, ooh, like, you know, I was like feeling it on the flow of things, and I was able to make decisions. And then people were like, wow, I didn't know you were that good at this game. And I'm like, yeah, because this game allows me to be good. Yeah, no one, yeah, of course you're not gonna know. Because it's hard for me to express my gameplay when a game literally dismisses it. And people don't understand that. It's crazy that there are some skill sets that can literally get taken away from you from a patch. Just like that. Like, for example, people lately have been like, oh man, I noticed you enjoy KOF more than other games. And like, you know, I could tell that your heart is in that game. And I'm just like, it's not about my heart being in the game. It's literally because I can play the game. The difference between me having my heart in the game versus a game that I can play is two different things. My heart is always going to be in BlazBlue, but that doesn't mean I can't play other games, because I know that I can. But if a game doesn't allow me to like play a certain way because it's just limited, then what can I do? What do you think about the separation of EX, ODs, and Supers? I think that is perfect because it's giving the player to make decisions. You like players that like to stack up and do such a great burst damage. You like people who like to just stop the momentum. You know, like there's so many things that you can just do. There's so many mechanics, and that's such a great feeling. And then on top of all of this too, guys, you have control type. You see what I'm saying? You get a choice. Now imagine a game company, imagine if Street Fighter 6 was literally modern mode. That was literally the whole game, was modern mode. Imagine Street Fighter 6, just modern mode. We're just gonna remove classic. Imagine in a game like this, everything is perfect, right? Drive system, everything like that. We like the drive battles, everything we like. But then they just be like, nah, you know what? We feel like people don't like inputs because they're trash. Obviously, they're not gonna call us trash, but I'm gonna translate it like how they really. Yeah, we like modern mode because everybody trash. These people keep winning every tournament. We love upset. So what we want to do is we're gonna create a control scheme that everybody has to use. And now we playing roulette. We made a game just for people like Lupe to beat everybody. This game is for Lupe. Lupe, don't kill me, man. I'm a big fan of you, but look, I had to throw it out there. Everybody get the smoke. Everybody get the smoke. I'm just throwing it out there, man. You know, Lupe. I've seen the whiff crouch shorts like 15,000 times. I went back and watched the videos. Shout out to Lupe actually going out there and actually playing. We got to give props for people stepping up to the plate, and even playing the best in the world. All right, but we gonna clown you. We gonna clown you with them whiff shorts. All right, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could do both. You don't have to just be like, oh, modern mode. Oh, I can't play modern mode like this and that. Like, you can also do both. And I think it's really cool because I personally think, and I don't think anybody really explored this, but maybe modern mode, you have to have a different playstyle fighting different characters. Maybe like in modern mode, like matchup slightly changes just because of how accessible certain things are. We don't know. But the fact that there's an option there is great. I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. But taking that away just sucks. And there's nothing wrong with playing what it shouldn't be. And I'm glad that Capcom is like, you know, we're gonna make a simpler input mode feel like it's cool. I think the wording alone makes this more accessible than anything. I think if they would have made it like, oh, this is easy mode, classic mode, I think people wouldn't like easy mode. But because it's called modern controls, I think people are more like, oh yeah, I like modern controls. This game, even though you may not have a lot of tools, this game is like really like a player skilled game. So there's some people that you don't even need all the tools to beat. You just gotta be very smart. You think tourneys will be split like modern and classic evil champions? You know, I think modern mode is gonna be legal. And I do think that a modern player can actually make top 8. And I'm willing to make a bet that I think a modern player will make top 8. And I think that'd be crazy. I think that'd be crazy. Top 8 at what? And what's the wager? I will buy your whole dinner at any restaurant that you want at the same tournament we at. And I'm bringing Metal Cat in this now. What's up? I'll buy it for you and Cat, bro. That's how confident I am, bro. Give me 1 year. Full square meal, dog. Clip it. Send it to everybody. Check the tapes. Yo, what if I show up? I'm the modern player. Another thing also, you know, the fact that it's going to be crossplay at launch, it's also a thing that should be assessed. Crossplay at launch, the rollback was fantastic, the netcode was fantastic, the game mode was fantastic, extreme mode, all of that, just crazy, right? So you got all this shit. And then on the icing on the cake, we got real-time commentary, dog. Even then, you could at least get glimpses and ideas of stuff like this, man. It's so cool. You got World Tour, you got Battle Hub, you got Fighting Grounds. This is all coming with the game. You could be Akuma with a slick back. You slick back Akuma. You slick back Akuma. When the last time we got a fighting game with all of this, guys? Honest question. I feel like modern fighting games has just now became even more modern. We are now this is millennial fighting game. You know what's crazy? I was telling people, I was like, I feel like this game tutorial mode is just like so bland. Like it doesn't really do much. Like it's okay. It's not like good. People's like, nah, that's good. This is great. This is amazing. And I'm like, bro, this game just basically tells you to mash buttons. It don't tell you anything about the game. It don't even teach you about blocking, like blocking system stuff. Like it don't teach you anything. And it's like, yeah, but like casuals don't care about that. And when I hear that, it just sounds like to me like you're just basically saying like, yo, these casuals are idiots, and which is not true. But that's how I take it. I'm like, you basically saying this person is too casual to learn. Are you saying these people are just dumb? No, make it fun. Make that fun. Extreme battles, fun. You got a random ass bull that just comes through and just run your shit over. Imagine you literally fighting for your life and a mother literally just throws a fireball at you and it was like, yo, let me just throw a random ass bull and you get like an unblockable setup. I'll be dying, bro. I'll be like, yo, what the hell? That's crazy. The problem is that I felt nowadays that games were just designed for people to compete. Everybody, you just thrown into like this level and it's like, make it to the top. That's literally the only objectives that they have made for these games. Make it to the top. No cool ass game modes to have fun. No cool ass game modes to do this. Just everybody all stuck in this bubble. Put everybody in the bubble right now. Yeah, honestly, if Granblue had rollback, I think that game would have been fantastic because it actually had co-op story mode. You could like grind, you could like get like, you could customize your character. You got weapon skins. The problem was literally the netcode. The netcode and getting into playing online was the dumbest thing ever. I'm sorry. But the fact that you have to play 5 matches to finally play online mode, companies stop doing it. Just don't, it doesn't matter, bro. Just ask the player. Just ask the player, are you trash or are you good? I'm trash. Okay, well here's the trash area over here. I was talking to a friend and he works at T-Mobile and he told me something very smart. I was like, bro, how did like T-Mobile like change up to be like such a good company now? He was like, he literally told people to ask what the consumers want because the consumers are going to tell you how they want to spend their money. So why not listen to them? That's literally how you make money. You literally go to people and be like, hey, what would you buy what would you want for me to sell to you guys? Oh, we'll want this, and that. Okay, got it. I got you. And people are going to buy it. But when you sit there and be like, I'm going to take your money, but I'm not going to listen to anything you say, bro, that shit going to burn you out. So please, you might as well just ask where the person is. Are you a casual player or are you not? You like this? You prefer this? You might as well give them a nice ass survey and then be like, okay, well, I think this fits for you. Yeah, you need to offer a lot if you're going to ask for $60 or $80. This era shipping $80 games with tiny rosters, releasing several season passes is insane. Yes, I agree. You know what else is crazy too? That the games are no longer going to be $60 anymore. I think now next-gen games are a minimum of $70. So now it's $70 or $100. It's really annoying. Like, we're really going through like a bad time. We're no longer going through this bad time. We have now gotten out of this bad time. And now, when I was reading an article. Tech7 made a statement saying that we cannot talk about what kind of online infrastructure that we have right now. So what people did right off the bat, as they should, wait, why can't you talk about rollback right now? Like, and everybody was like, just to be clear, I hope you guys got rollback. They better have some roll forward. We telling your ass, that shit better have some rollback. But that's the thing. When I seen that, I was really happy. Because I'm like, if you guys are embarrassed to talk about your infrastructure right now, that is not a good sign. Look what happened to Arcsys. Arcsys went through a whole business trip to learn about rollback netcode. Let me put rollback in every game. Blaze Blue rollback, Cross Tag rollback, Guilty Gear Rev 2 rollback, Ping Pong rollback. They put rollback in all their games now because they realize that that's going to sell money. Like, bro, $1 million? Heralded just didn't want the game to look jumpy like that. I don't care what, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, Heralded. I don't care how you want your game to look. I'm just gonna throw it out there right now. You ain't playing in America. You don't know that these Wi-Fi players are lying, conniving. They will sit there and be like, what you mean, bro? Like, I'm literally playing next to my router. All this, the thing that people say, oh, casuals don't need frame data. But you guys added frame data here, and now look at this. Did you guys hear casuals be like, my eyes, oh, mommy, mom, please, mom, I can't play this game anymore. Like, everything was so good, but then I seen the data. Oh, my head, I can't enjoy the game anymore. Oh, which is crazy because what if a casual player is like, man, I'm a huge fan of Street Fighter. I want to learn about the game so when I watch it on stream, I can know what's happening. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is the problem with these people that, you know, run things. Yeah, you might be a big fan of fighting games, but that doesn't mean you know what the players want. You could be playing through fighting games all your life, but like, time has changed. You gotta change your mentality, bro. And this is why I don't like people who are really brilliant developers, but also a big stubborn mentality. It's a double-edged sword. They can bring you one of the most craziest and one of the best things in the world, but they can also shoot themselves in the foot. So I hope Heralded just listens and just be like, you know what? I think it'll ruin the experience, but I could just turn this off. But it's gonna make everybody else better. Give the option to turn it off and on. But if you're gonna sit there and fans are asking for things like this and you're like, no, that's the problem right there. You have people who spent money on your game and you're telling them, I'm not gonna do that because I think it's gonna ruin the experience. Like, who cares what you think? I'm playing the game. You're supposed to please me, not you. You know what sucks though? Is many people were talking about this and those people call them idiots for thinking that like that. Isn't it crazy that somebody was actually talking about this for years before I even started thinking about this? There were people before us fighting for our best interests, and everybody was just like, nah, they can't do it.